still here at the Atlas booth. I'm here with Arm. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Great. We're here looking at Trauma Team. Now, you recently announced this game. It's not just a center anymore. This is a team.
This is a team, man. Yeah, the Trauma Center games were all about putting you in the shoes of the surgeon in the operating room. Trauma Team is about putting you in a living, breathing hospital. Your favorite medical dramas, your ERs, your Grey's Anatomy. Well, Grey's Anatomy, I don't know. It's a little.
I wouldn't call that a great medical drama.
Oh my
It's
God.
all right.
Anyways, so we're putting you in that living, breathing hospital. You're interacting with these characters. You get to play as 6 different doctors now, 6 specialties. So forensic medicine. It's kind of your CSI. You're going to be doing things like first response. EMT. So you're in the ambulance. You're actually not driving, but you're racing there to save as many lives as possible. So there's more breadth and more diversity to the gameplay. The storytelling has been vastly improved over how we've been doing it in the predecessors.
Cool. So let's talk about the story. Is there something tying it all together? Is there just a health wave?
Well, let's cover a couple things. First and foremost, one of the things that a lot of folks had been expressing over the we've done 4 games so far in the series, and this is really, apart from the series, it's almost an all-new game in our minds. One of the things people were talking about was how over the top some of the stories would get towards the end of the story arcs.
Right.
And, a lot of crabs crawling through people, and one of the things that
I had that happen to me once.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a shot for it. It was fine.
That sounds kind of painful. I'm going to take a step in this direction. Anyways, what we're looking at here is a story that is much more grounded. It's when I say realistic, I don't mean photorealistic and visceral, but it's much more about keeping you in that immersion, that living out that fantasy of being a doctor in a hospital and being part of a team. Now, you'll choose one of these 6 specialties, these 6 doctors, and you'll go through their path, but you will be seeing interaction in the story between them and their counterparts. And the storytelling, I think like Elite Beat Agents or Wendon in terms of an animated and lively comic book style. I mean, you can see it in the videos that we got running here too. Just dynamic and action-packed and exciting. So I think fans who are a little maybe turned off by the end of those games are going to be, I think, a lot more into it. And fans that have always loved Trauma Center, they're going to find what they want.
Cool, awesome. When can we expect it to come out?
Trauma Team comes out spring 2010 per week.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, sir.
Sure.